important that people actually can see that there are two sides to life. When you have a strength and God's walking with you, it doesn't mean that it leaves, but it definitely means like there are times when you don't feel that strength of God being there with you. So that's kind of where I'm at. I think I have the craziest moments when I feel like I'm having the hardest time dealing with everything, this being a reality for me, my new like if this, I'm like, I keep feeling like, is this like really real? Like this is my life, like. And I post a lot of stuff, memories with my sons, because I wanted to paint a picture to people to understand, like, you know, when you lose someone, it's a lot of people that are connected and affected by everything that's happening. And the smallest things make me break down in times, like someone calling, like the Anthony has so much business going on with the trucks, like people are calling and asking questions like about, you know, oh, Guru Transports, and it just makes me so sad. Like, out of all the things that can kind of affect me, it's that, because I'm looking and I'm like, this boy had so much stuff in store, so much future ahead of him, and it's just like it's over. And I remember this last birthday he had, I was like so excited. I was like, man, my son made it to 27. And I'm like, as I'm riding now, I'm like, man, this is crazy. Like, only our people, like, be excited if your child makes it past the age of 20, whatever. Like, I lost my brother at 27. I lost Corey at the age of 27. Like, it was just to see, I had all this hope. I was like, okay, he's gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything, I'm like, okay. Then for him still to pass, it definitely makes you feel like, God, what's happening? Like, you know what I'm saying? I definitely know that it's okay to ask God questions. I know, because we have free will, it changes the trajectory of our future, you know what I'm saying? And those people that are connected to us. So it's important, our decisions that we make, because ultimately your wrong decision is tied to somebody else's future. And so I'm just saying all that because I'm like, I still have boys left that's not 27. And it's just like, from a mother, it's like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a crazy feeling that I was like, man, my son made it to 27. Like, I just knew it would be, you know, he'd make it all the way to just see everything. And so it's really sad. Today, probably because of the way it looks outside, I'm probably having a harder time than I normally do. I was joking with my cousin, and I was like, man, where's these prayer warriors? I'm like, God, that peace is starting to wear off. But honestly, like, I just can't imagine, if you don't have a relationship with God, I can't imagine anybody going through this, like, without God. It's just impossible. Like, I feel like I'm barely holding on. And so to not have God at all, like, oh my gosh, I could just imagine the mindset a person can be at, how far off the deep end you can go. So I just, you know, I've been getting word that people, if you read or you hear anything I'm saying that don't seem like it's from God, you need to check and make sure you have the right spirit in you, because nothing I ever get on here and say to anybody, anything is ever in any, like, malice manner, like, to hurt anybody. Like, when I'm saying I'm praying for others, like, I'm for real, I'm praying. Like, that ain't no, I'm just saying that to make it sound good because I feel like, no, I'm literally praying. Like, this stuff is hurting a lot of people. And so I just want to make that clear in case anybody got the wrong idea about anything. I get that a lot of people are following me on this here social media, and not everybody has a relationship with God, but you really need to get one because it's going to be important in the way you see life, in the way that you heal, in the way that you maneuver, in the way that your faith grows. Like, not saying you ain't gonna have problems, because listen, I'm going through it. I have my other boys, and I have a whole lot of stuff that I'm just dealing with. And so I just, my prayer is that everyone receives this free gift of salvation that Jesus gives through his dying on the cross for us and for our sins, because we need it. We can't make it without him. You're not going to heaven, because God said there's no perfect person. So if you're trying to go without Jesus, it's not happening. I'm just sorry. I don't know nothing else to tell you. Like, you got your own choice to make, but you ain't getting to heaven if you don't go through Jesus, period. You can argue with that all you want with God, because I ain't got time. But I'm just saying, like, I want people to understand, like, I'm very passionate about what I know to be true. With my son passing, any and everything that I knew to be true has 1,000 times like solidified. And so I'm just praying for you guys. Y'all keep me in prayers, because I was like, it's starting to wear off. I'm starting to feel like anxiety and like stuff that I know God is like, nah, that ain't for you. So love y'all. Keep me in y'all's prayers as I keep y'all in my prayers. Bye.